Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance, and that is an M53 M55. In fact, it's an M55. I know that because it's got a fat barrel. That's the 8-inch howitzer. And this particular M53 55 is being commanded by BattleBluebird, and he has submitted replays to us before. In fact, recently he was harassed by an enemy, a teammate on a battle in Ensk. But this battle is on Live Oaks. And he's on the south spawn, and battle is underway. And his M55 says sudden strike on the side. Oh, he's not on the south spawn, he's on the northeast spawn. My mistake. Well, I'm allowed to make mistakes. Jingles makes them. And he's very good about it too. Okay. He's setting up aim, and he's looking for targets in the dip. It's the correct thing to do. Support your tanks that are going into the dip. Of course, he's not going to see or be able to support any of the tanks in town for a little while because they've got to find the enemy first. But the ones in the dip are going to find their targets very, very quickly. And there's a Wizzy 111 there. Lining up on the target. Almost ready. Rounds out. It's stopped. Ooh. But he did stun it. He got a stun in, and he's relocating. He's moving a little closer. Avoids counter battery. Now the 8-inch howitzer does have a little while to reload. It can do 2.14 rounds per minute, the 8-inch, so you are looking at about 30 seconds, 28 seconds to reload. It's dialed in on a batch at 12 ton. It's backing away, rounds out. It stops, ooh, but he takes it out with splash. 285 hit points, and it's gone. First kill. And it's first kill for his team as well. Good work, and he's relocated straight away, so he can't be counter battery. Okay, it's a good idea to fire at these targets on this side of the bank. That one is on the other reverse side of the bank, and that's going to be a difficult shot. But he's almost completed the reload. He's dialing in the aim on the Wizzy 111. Rounds out. And that must have splashed it. He must have got a piece of that. He's lost sight of the Wizzy 111, but I'm pretty certain that the Wizzy 111 was still there when the shell landed. He's looking at that Liberté. There's the Wizzy 111. And yes, he is missing some hit points, so you did get a piece of him. Okay, he's looking to put another shot into him. Of course, this Wizzy 111's got an unusual camouflage pattern. And he gets a 324 chunk out of him, and 2 critical hits this time. Yes, that camouflage pattern was actually designed by Rusty NZ. It's the Hunter one, the Vanatur, the design that was created for Dagusarau. It says Hunter on the barrel in Romanian, but it's a rather nice leopard pattern. Snow leopard. AMX 5120 is backing away, but he still gets a bit of him. Splash, 2 critical hits. T54 mod 1's going up and down the ramp. That's going to be a difficult shot. You've got a very, very narrow aim on reverse slopes. It's primarily because of the angle. You see, the shell's got to go into the dip and hit a target that's in the dip. Now you can get a shot onto that 120. And it's 2 critical hits, and he's relocated straight away. He's picked up some stun assistance, so that's useful. He's got some points off that. Of course, the 8-inch howitzer does do a lot of damage. Now he's paying attention to the city. A Leopard prototype was seen on the outskirts. And there's an E75 and a Tortoise. Now, He can take out the E75 with Splash, but I think he's going to go for the Tortoise because it's a more dangerous opponent for his teammates. And the E75 has been killed. Okay, the Tortoise is coming through. Unfortunately, can't go for that, but the Leopard prototype is on that ridgeline there. He's dialing in the aim. It's providing support for his team. He's keeping his aim where it is because that's the firing point for that prototype. Oh, and RNG causes the shell to fall short. That was really awkward. But the enemy in the south has actually been defeated on the railway line, so he can now relocate to provide better support for his team in the city. And it looks like he's going to shoot at the enemy that are actually on that support ridgeline, because they've killed all the enemy in the city. They've got a massive 7-tank advantage now. And the closer he is, the quicker his shells will arrive, and the more likely he's going to get a kill. Wow, he's got 2! He took out a Scorpion G and a Jagdtiger in one shot. That's a Bombardier. That's amazing. Only the Scorpion G is recording, but obviously he definitely hit the Jagdtiger at the same time. It was unsighted kill there. In fact, that means that there's only the enemy Arty, which is also an M53, M55, remaining. And there he is, he's in the dip. Right at the very back. He's loaded, he's ready to shoot, but he's dialing in his aim. Okay, he's got to get his reticule contract. Now, rounds out. Oh, lovely splash kill. And he wins the game. Wow, what a way to get a Bombardier. Taking out 2 TDs in one shot. Very nice. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. It's a second-class tanker for BattleBluebird in the M53, M55. He also picked up a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 8. He also managed to get a Fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. He got 4. And he, on top of all that, he picked up that Bombardier for taking out the 88 Pack Panther and the Scorpion G at the same time. So well done. If we look at the team scores, he came a little way down the table. He came 6th with 1,474 hit points, but that's no bother because he came top when it came to kills with 4. And he also came 4th when it came to base XP of 849. He fired only 9 rounds, very few. He got 1 direct hit, 1 penetration, and 9 splash damage. He did damage of 1,474 hit points, all at more than 300 meters. He hit 7 of the enemy, killed 4 of them. He also did stun assistance damage of 1,276 hit points and caused 6 stuns. On a premium count, he earned 33,758 credits. After ammunition resupply, he took away 16,928 credits. He earned base XP on a premium count of 1,274 experience points, but it was ×2 for the first victory of the day, so he took away 2,548 experience points in total. So well done on that blind Bombardier, as you put it in. It was a very nice blind Bombardier. Well done on that battle, and thanks very much indeed for providing this for us, BattleBluebird. If you enjoyed this replay, please do give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully I'll be seeing you in the next replay.